Hello, my name is Aarti Darji, and I'm an undergraduate sophomore majoring in data science with a concentration in psychology and a minor in math. The title of my project is Band Sense, Identifying and Classifying Unique Hand Gestures. Before I jump into my project, I want to talk about sensor ethnography. Sensor ethnography is a mode of ethnographic observation that uses vision, touch, and hearing and the role they play in cultural and social interactions. This is relevant to my project because I aim to study hand gestures and the impact they have in different cultural situations. For example, in cultural dances such as Bharatanatyam and Kathak, mudras, which are certain hand gestures that aim to tell a specific event, an idea, or an action to the audience. In previous research, computer vision has aimed to classify these hand gestures using a visual sensor such as a camera, but they face the challenge of occlusion, portability, and lighting. My project aims to tackle these challenges by creating a band-aid sensor which can be placed on the fingers and track these hand movements. The way this band-aid sensor is made is by sewing a conductive thread into the band-aid, which loosens and tightens with the flexion and extension of the finger. This flexion and extension of the finger changes the resistance of the thread, and this resistance is recorded by our microcontroller here. If you look at this image over here, you can see the microcontroller and the bandage over here, which has the conductive thread sewn into it. We also have an example of the extended finger and the flexed finger. Based on the description of the band-aid sensor, we can understand that these band-aid sensors are flexible and stretchy and easy and comfortable for, for the user to wear. They are also cost-effective and easy to replicate. For our data collection phase, we place these sensors on two subjects. Each subject has 5 trials of 10 index finger flexions and 5 trials of 10 thumb finger flexions. The collected data is pre-processed in Python using pandas, numpy, and matplotlib to eliminate any missing values and outliers. If you look at the plot over here, we see the wave for the subject 1 and subject two's index finger and thumb. Just by looking at the signal, we can tell that they are very similar in nature and we cannot detect any minute changes. I also plot a wavelet similarity plot for the thumb finger and the index finger, and I get a value of around 0.99 for each scale and position. This tells us that the two signals are almost identical. How do I tackle this challenge? First, the primary goal for my project is to create a machine learning model using a time series forest classifier to identify and classify these hand gestures. To do this, I would need to perform feature extraction, which is extracting important features like slope or peak, the minimum and the maximum for these signals, and building my machine learning model. Once I have built that model, I can evaluate its performance with metrics such as accuracy, precision, recall, effort score, and AOC ROC curve. I believe that as we collect more hand gestures and movements along with all the 5 fingers, we can eventually build a convolutional neural network which can classify these hand gestures with maximum accuracy. Another thing that I would like to test is how factors such as humidity, sweat, temperature, friction, and bandage adhesiveness can impact the performance of our model and how we can improve these band-aid sensors. In conclusion, gesture recognition has become widely popular in understanding ASL and also the significance of hand gestures in cultural and religious contexts. I believe that once, with further testing, a potential application of this could be embedding these band-aid sensors into a glove so that we can get real-time output on the hand gestures. Thank you.